Dave Kovar is not only a great educator, but he's a great martial artist.
He's always growing, he's always trying to get better, he's always learning.
You know, my brother's appetite and love and passion for the martial arts, I think, is unparalleled.
He's a complete role model of excellence. When you're talking about black belt excellence, he's the perfect role model.
I'm a martial artist first, a teacher second, a businessman third. And this was my chance to say, okay, I'm going to challenge myself. And part of the reason is because I've got a lot of students coming up through the ranks that are right now 3rd, 4th, and 5th degree black belts. And they're looking like, what have I got to do for my next test? I wanted to let them know that they've got to be a forever learner. And, you know, the martial arts is something that they didn't used to practice, now they teach it. It's something they still do. So I figured the best way to do that is by example. So in preparing for my 7th degree, which I've been preparing for, maybe not to the same intensity level, but I've been preparing for it for years, is what I wanted to do is I wanted to show, as best I possibly could, I wanted to show a balance of material from different martial arts styles. And in the process, I also wanted to do them authentic to the style. And what I mean by that is to someone that doesn't know martial arts, I could have done some weapons, some samurai work, some sword work, and then I got some stick work and some kickboxing and some jiu-jitsu. And to someone that didn't know martial arts, they would have thought, okay, gee, he's doing, you know, samurai stuff now. He's doing Iaido, and now he's doing... but I wanted to have people of that particular system watch and say, yeah, he's doing it. So in other words, I wanted to look as authentic to the actual system that I was performing as I possibly could. Tachiwaza, Maya, Sono ni. Seizawaza, Yagage. Seite ya Jupo me Shihogiri. Toyamaru Gohome Chokusen no Teke. Ayo!
It's exciting to see somebody who's on to the very highest levels of their professional career and still striving for the absolute pinnacle of martial arts excellence. It's really a testament to true martial mastery, and I appreciate that.
My impression was he's a very unique martial artist, and that it's just not one style. Every style has something great to offer, and he's been open-minded to be able to explore and to expand and to be able to understand the reality of again, education beyond one element. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to see his level of mastery in each one of those levels, he hasn't stopped. It's his uniqueness to be able to expand, to blend all martial arts, but still respect each individual martial arts. And the masters that he came from, again, is very unique and special.
I've watched him work out for a lot of years, and the intensity that he showed that day was amazing. It was simply amazing, and that was not an easy test. He pushed himself to the limit, and he worked himself hard.
He's always training, and he's always teaching, and he's always living the life of what he's teaching, versus a lot of other people find things out of books, write it down, make it look good, and then sell it. What he actually does is use it in the classroom, and then when it works, put together a program, and then help other martial artists become successful by helping them with retention and teaching benefits.
And he worked purely on his internal energy and did a wonderful job of multiplicity of the martial arts. It's not just one art. There's about 12, 13 different things going on out there, maybe even more than that. I mean, to see that, I asked his brother, when does he find time? He trains maybe 5 hours a day. The guy's absolutely awesome.
One of the things that I think Mr. Kovar really does is he leads by example, and he does that by, with his martial arts skills. He's always growing, he's always trying to get better, he's always learning, and to have that, if you will, white belt mentality where I'm always going to be learning is just a really good example to us and to me as an instructor, because there is more to learn and there's so much I can do to get better, and I think he did a great job and he put his heart and soul into it, and it was inspiration to him.
I think the thing that stands out foremost in my mind is Mr. Kovar's philosophy of being happy but not satisfied. And in every aspect of my life and in every operation of my school, I find myself happy but not yet satisfied at my level of performance. And so by working with Mr. Kovar and following his teachings, it allows me to be a little bit happier each day and a little bit more satisfied in the way that I'm growing and the way that my school is moving.
we talk about the martial arts, integrity, being an example, the loyalty, all those, I think he really walks his talk, and very down to earth, very approachable. It's certainly a person that I aspire to, and I think if people one day, I think if you want to compare yourself to someone, you'd like to be compared to a Mr. Dave Kovar, for sure.
Dave and I go back about 25 years. Actually, when I moved up to Sacramento here, maybe about 25 years ago, he was one of the first people I met. He's a young, aspiring martial artist that had just as much energy as you saw here today, full of a lot of life. But what really interested me about Dave was that he always wanted to train.
Down, sir, down, sir. I'm keeping the pressure on the whole time. Cross your legs, sir. Doesn't look very painful, incredibly painful. I want to escort someone out of an establishment. Little things like step on the foot first. Start at the elbow so the arm doesn't, so if the arm flails around, it's called a gooseneck. But it's a modified, it's slightly different than we normally do it. So by turning the wrists out, it avoids any injury to, if I go forward like a traditional gooseneck, if the adrenaline kicks in, I can break the guy's wrist. By turning slightly, the pressure is so dramatic, it doesn't. So I want to escort down, sir, on your bum. Turn, sir, turn, sir. Turn your head sideways, sir. Cross your legs. Always go back to the same position. Or let's just say, like, it's a little more aggressive, like a punch or something like that. Oh, horse bite on the arm. Cross, cross. Cross your legs, cross your legs. Kind of cool stuff.
Dave is one of the finest Kenpo men that I've ever seen. You know, in our system, the Chinese Kenpo system, of which he has great roots, there's a lot of people who have done a lot of great things in the system, but I think Dave has done one of the most inspiring moves as far as industry and system growth in the last 20, 25 years. I think it's going to benefit all of us.
Any of our staff could have gotten beat up, I guess, as good as me, and so he just decided to choose me, and I don't really know why, but it was an honor.
Well, one of the guys said it was like being in a candy shop when you were a child. You know, I want some of that. I want some of that. And everything I saw, it was like there was nothing he couldn't do. And every demonstration, you know, now I want to go and learn how to draw a sword. I want to get deeper into the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I want to do a bit more kickboxing, you know, and I want to do some Kenpo. It was just like being in a candy store. And he was so good at it. It just flowed, it was fluid, it was excellent. I just had a ball watching.
One of those rare souls where he's the same on the outside as he is on the inside.
Artist and instructor, then a businessman, and knowing him for all these years, 35 years now, I've seen him nothing but get better and better every time I see him. So it's just awesome.
I'd like to take Dave Kovar back to my school and just let him teach forever.
But what Dave did is he took the best of the best that he knew and presented it to the people that loved him the most. Not only did he inspire a testing standard, but every young boy and girl here, as parents, as the students and the senior black belts, what they got is, oh, okay, now this is what I need to do for mine. And he has a whole generation of people coming up before him. A very, very smart move for himself, a very brilliant move for the business, and actually a very inspiring move for the martial arts. I was privileged to be chosen by Dave through a long, long line of friendship and love to honor him and present him this belt.
Closing of one style system to opening to another. And I bow to their own rank of respect. I present to you a knotted belt, not yet open, ready to fulfill and receive the knowledge that you are about to give this belt. You accept this belt and all the responsibility behind it. Yes. Take it from my hand. Bow to the belt. I also present to the panel Dave Kovar, Master Instructor and Teacher, 7th degree Kyoshi. Let's stay right there.
We do a different kind of format when give a test, but I didn't know he learned that many different martial arts, and he can do pretty good. But it's not the end. martial arts. Art is not end, so still he can enjoy more, in the future.
With great honor and with tremendous amount of love and respect, and I would like to present to you this diploma for 7th degree signed by all these grandmasters and masters. I would also like to say that without my brother's endeavor and passion for the martial arts, we would not be here. And I feel very honored to have a partner that's as passionate about the art as he possibly is, and I want to thank you very much. His 7th degree test, the way he went about demonstrating the various styles, was indicative of the excellence in martial arts that he is really striving for. And I think this is a wonderful blend, because without his passion and love for the martial arts, the business side wouldn't make sense. And I just bust my buttons proud of him.